our kids' schools, it's on the college campuses, it is in the workforce, it is in the streets, it's when you go to the store. I mean, like, you can't do anything in peace. So, do you have a question? Is there something funny?
I do. How do you define wokeness?
Wokeness is the destruction of normalcy and how do you define it?
What is wokeness? What is woke? What does it mean to be woke? If you've asked yourself these questions in the last few years, you're not alone in that front. Google Trends shows us an up and down, but ever-increasing interest over the past 5 years, and with the term woke being thrown around in all sorts of conversations, it's not surprising to see this consistent trend of interest.
Wokeness. You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
First and foremost, as with any other issue, inform yourself. Make sure the sources you're drawing from are factual, full of credible, unbiased information. Examine the topic from numerous different viewpoints. Merriam-Webster defines the word woke as aware of and actively attentive to important facts and issues, especially issues of racial and social justice. Also detailed within the What to Know section is the origin of the term, originating in African American communities, specifically during times of civil unrest. So now that we know where the term originates from, we can assess its usage, meaning we can begin to draw conclusions on how, where, and why it's being used. The semantics regarding its usage, how it's being weaponized, and why wokeness has taken a different meaning.
Would you mind defining woke? Because it's come up a couple times and I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
So, I mean, woke is sort of the idea that this is going to be one of those moments that goes viral. I mean, woke is something that's very hard to define, and we've spent an entire chapter defining it. It is sort of the understanding that we need to totally reimagine and redo society in order to create hierarchies of oppression. It's hard to explain in a 15-second soundbite.
Indeed it is, especially if you're using the term incorrectly. Mandel claims to have written an entire book defining wokeness, but in reality, it actually seeks to redefine it. Brianna Joy Gray presses her on the topic, effectively assessing her usage of the term. Interviews such as this act as pathways into conversation, in that both parties are willing to be changed in some way. Starting a conversation is pivotal to understanding an issue. All sides must be acknowledged, regardless of your predispositions. Becoming a well-informed, vulnerable, and critical communicator is not an easy ask. But with practice and a great deal of patience, the results speak for themselves. So, what is wokeness? What is woke? It may appear to have taken a new form, but the definition remains the same. At the end of the day, it depends on who and where you ask. Words take new meaning as time goes on, throughout different communities and organizations. So we must remain vigilant in our communicative present.